Party's used its allocation of 22 supplementary
I thought we
questions
still had one more
today.
to go.
No, I think they've all been used. Question number 12, Catherine Delahunty.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker.
Point of order,
I seek
Catherine
leave to
Delahunty.
transfer the question to a day.
Point of order is being dealt with.
In the light of what's just happened, I seek leave to transfer my question to a day when the Minister of Education is in the House.
Leave is sought for that course of action. Is there any objection? There is objection. Catherine Delahunty.
Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker, tēnā koutou katoa. To the Minister, does she stand by her statement to schools about their obligation under the Official Information Act that, quote, New Zealand is an open and transparent democracy. They, schools, are required to release this information. You are public entities, unquote.
The Honourable Anne Tolley.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the Minister of Education, I reply, yes.
Catherine Delahunty.
Supplementary. Under her Education Amendment Bill, will charter or partnership schools be part of New Zealand's open and transparent democracy?
The Honourable Anne Tolley.
Mr. Speaker, yes.
Catherine Delahunty.
Supplementary. Will charter schools be required to publicly release all the information that state schools are currently required to under the Official Information Act, such as annual reports, details of staffing, and if not, why not?
The Honourable Anne Tolley.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, we have covered that issue earlier on in the House, that partnership schools will not be subject to the OIA. However, they will have a legally binding contract that sets for them specific performance criteria. They will be reviewed by ERO and they will have to report against national standards.
Catherine Delahunty.
Supplementary. Will parents of charter school pupils have the rights of other parents, including the automatic right to attend governing body meetings, a say on the appointment of their principal, and the right to complain to the Ombudsman if they think their child has been unfairly treated? If not, how is that consistent with an open and transparent democracy?
The Honourable Anne Tolley.
Firstly, I'd say on behalf of the Minister that partnership schools will not be Crown entities and therefore they're not subject to the Official Information Act, but the Privacy Act does apply. And secondly, I'd say to that member that parents have a choice as to which school they decide to send their child to.
Catherine Delahunty.
Supplementary. By legislating for a separate standard at profit-making charter schools so they can operate in secrecy that would be illegal in the state sector, does she agree she is exposing hundreds of children to unacceptable level of risk?
The Honourable Anne Tolley.
Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the Minister, no. This government is determined that the 1 in 5 children who the previous Labor government for 9 years was content to see leaving school without the necessary education, we are determined that they will get every opportunity to succeed educationally, and we believe that partnership schools have a role to play
Catherine
in that.
Delahunty.
I asked a question about the operation of the charter schools being separate.
The Minister answered absolutely. The Minister said no. And she was going on to explain a little more than perhaps was necessary, but she answered the question very emphatically. And that brings to a close questions for oral answer. I call on Government Order of the Day number 1.